All right, let's fire this thing up. A little Friday night break. Hiller. Go live right on the dot. Here we go. It's go time, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, let's make sure that all these tags went through. I need my cellular phone for that. Let's see what we're working with. Alright, Josh is the only person I need to tag. At Josh. And in classic fashion, it doesn't want me to tag him. So let me message him. And let's go ahead and drop the link. Who's going to be first in here today? We have one comment, but it hasn't showed up on my end yet. That's kind of frustrating. Let me refresh real quick. Oh, Jason. There it goes. Link to the live. This is a fun one. I'm excited for this. I have not done a random break in a while. I can actually tell you the last random break I did. I can't tell you the one before that. The one before this was the 4th of July. Before that, no clue, but I used to be only a random breaker. Yeah, believe that? Believe that in that cray-cray? What's up, Robert? Transitioned over to the PYT movement because, honestly, just couldn't fill randoms. That's really it. Randoms started getting quieter and quieter, and breaks weren't filling. And the nice thing is with PYTs is you can always do a random. No. It's before. It's before. Everybody will know their team before. Because I also open the opportunity for trades. If you don't like the team you hit off the random. That would be diabolical if that was after. That would be a sweaty break. You'd be like, I don't know, we pulled a 52 Mickey Mantle. Oh my gosh. I hope I get the Yankees. You know, it'd be a sweat. That'd be nuts though. I personally don't have the gut for something like that. As many people know, I'm a little scaredy cat. Yep, little scaredy cat. But yeah, this will be fun. Got 4 repacks in here. I'm running low on supplies. This is how many regular top loaders I have left. That should get us through the finest and the chrome and the rest for the repacks. So, I mean, I've got 60-point top loaders. So you'll see there's a little bit different. Just a little bit thicker. Not a ton thicker, but just a little bit. These are good for certain numbered cards and autos that are a little bit thicker. I usually put autos and numbered cards in those if it's a like 2023 Topps Chrome, just because they're printed on a little bit thicker cardstock. Happy Friday, Justin. Yes. Good evening, Josh. Happy Friday. This will be my last break of the week, because your boy's got to go pull some more carpet tomorrow, so that'll be fun. Getting after it. Doing some labor. I will not be installing. People who have the ability to install carpet, you have my utmost kudos, because I can barely figure out where to cut it so I can rip it out easier. And thinking about measuring it out to where each little nook and cranny is, no, not for me. Not for me. If you are able to do that, hats off to you. That's some skill that I do not possess. But yeah, this should be a fun break. Hoping we get some double hitters for the repacks, so we can spread it around a little bit. But it'll be fun. Be a good time. Everybody gonna have a good time. Anybody got any weekend plans? Yeah, they used they didn't use nail glue. They used I forget the sealant that they used on the bottom of the padding underneath the carpet. but it rips out fine. They didn't use a ton of it, thankfully, so you can just yank it. You pull hard enough. All right, well, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 5 minutes right there. Shall we? All right, so I've got everybody in order from when they picked Andrew in the top spot all the way to Billy in spot 30. So I'm going to take our entire MLB team list, the Arizona Diamondbacks through the Washington Nationals, and I'm going to randomize our list 5 times. Best of luck, everybody. As always, there will be an opportunity for trades, so let's do this. Going down to the ACFC season ticket. What's the NWSL? What is that? Oh, interesting. Hopefully that's good, Josh. Hopefully. All right, 5 randoms, you guys. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, and lucky number 5 we have. So there's the 5 at the bottom. We have the Royals through the Mets. So here's all 30 teams. I'm going to put this here for just a moment, just for visuals. So I'm going to put this over here. So just to show that I'm not messing anything up. Andrew has the Royals, Jason with the Cubs, Clay with the M's, Roland with the Dodgers. So, oh, well, I meant to do this. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to organize it in alphabetical order so that I can actually read it. So give me just a moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight both columns. Well, here, actually, I should do this. Highlight both columns, and I'm sorting alphabetically A to Z right here. So for confirmation, so see Jason with the Cubs, Jason Park Cubs, Andrew Cassidy with the Royals, Andrew with the Royals, Roland has the Dodgers. Where's Roland? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Give me 1 second. I'm going to undo that. I meant for it just to do this column. Oh, I did sort sheet. Let me see if I just do this. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. So like Roland, yep, still has the Dodgers. Andrew Cassidy still has the Royals. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So now I'm going to do what I always do, and I'm just going to pull this and put it right up here so everybody can see it. Sorry, I know that this is a lot of back and forth, and you're like, come on, Trent, let's get the show going. It's for visual so that we can actually see everything. Of course, I pulled that down 1 low. All right, now we can actually see it. Let me see how it looks on your end. All right, so trades are open. Oh, gotcha, Josh. All right, Rocky's available. Brandon looks like he's looking for the Phillies, but I got the A's. A's are pretty valuable. Yes, A's and Dodgers are the 2 biggest teams in terms of PYT pricing for finest. But I will say this, I don't know what's in the Jet collection, so I don't have PYT pricing for it. The pricing I have is based off of finest and Topps Chrome. So like I'll show you 21 August pricing. Finest, like here's finest here. The highest value teams are the Dodgers at $51 and the A's at $50. So there's that. But if anybody would like to trade, now is the time to do so. Sorry for the little chaos at the beginning. You can double check that all your teams are the same. I just wanted to sort it in terms of team name. That way when I go to look at the sheet, I'm not like, oh, who has this team again? And I'm scanning. If it's in alphabetical order, it's a lot easier for me to find it. I usually prefer the teams on the left. I don't know why. I guess because that's how we have the PYTs structured. But I'll give it a few minutes for trades if anybody wants to trade. Feel free to make offers. All I ask is that both parties come to an agreement. So, like, I don't know, like Lee with the Diamondbacks and John with the Brewers. If Lee's like D-backs for Brewers, and then John would just click reply and click deal or no, and just say deal or no deal. If he says deal, I'll swap him around. No deal, we'll keep working. Looks like we got a couple likes on the video. Shout out everybody who liked the video. Obviously, that means you will get some extra luck. Let me give some shout outs. Angel and Robert, you guys rock. Thanks for supporting my dream. Chris, thanks. You the man. I've been bad about giving shout outs to everybody who likes the video. Oh, we got more. You guys rock. Brandon, Jason, Chris, Robert. Oh, yeah. Billy, good with the Phillies. So, Brandon, I assume is... Are you offering the A's for the Phillies? Yo, Trent, have you and my headphones at Walmart? Oh, nice. Enjoy, Angel. Josh, thanks for the like. All right. I want to give plenty of opportunity for trades, but I'm not seeing much. If y'all want to trade, don't be afraid to ask. You never know. Like, you might have somebody's PC team and they have a gigantic team and they just want their PC team. So don't be afraid to ask. Worst thing somebody says is no thank you. But I think I'm good if no one's trading. All right, I'm going to give it another like 30 seconds to see if anybody wants to prop up any deals. Dude, Jacob Wilson or Nick Kurtz, either or. We pulled a Kurtz first Bowman auto out of the Jet collection last night. So he's in there. All 30 teams are in there. I do know that. And all I know is that the average is higher than the multiverses. The ceiling is just smaller. Luck of the draw. I like it. Yeah, so in other words, you're not going to hit the, $3,000-$4,000 cards that the multiverse can put out, but the average card value will be higher. Why I don't like random, always garbage. Did I pick your numbers, Dwayne? Or did you? If I picked your numbers, I'm sorry. And that's the thing. I've seen people trade the Marlins and the Astros for a top tier team. So that's what I'm saying. Never hurts to ask. People could just say no. That or we pull like an Altuve Superfractor, and hopefully that can make it better. Oh, is he, Brandon? That's pretty cool. Cardinals for the Rockies. Keep talking about it. LOL. Eliotto incoming. Ooh. Yeah, this is my first random in over a month, and probably my second random in the last 8 months. I don't do them often, because that's the thing, is you open yourself up to more scrutiny in terms of like, oh, the random sucked, my team sucks, and then if the team doesn't hit, it's like, oh, my team didn't hit either. So you get like double. You get double hurt. I'd rather just get one of just like, oh, my team didn't hit that I picked. No thanks. What did I ask? I don't remember. All right, well, I'm going to pull this. I gave it about 2 extra minutes instead of the 30 seconds I said. And add this to our bottom scroll bar. Alrighty, so it is now scrolling at the bottom of your screens. Give me one sec. Alrighty, I think you guys know what's coming next. So all 4 of those boxes are empty. I have 10 boxes here. I'm going to need 4 different numbers. 4 numbers from 4 different people. Pick some good ones. If we have repeats, we'll just go to the next one. I need 4. Pick Cubbies deliberately, so maybe I'll get lucky. Exactly, that's the thing like that. That's randoms. Oh, no thanks was Cardinals for Rockies. Got it. Okay. I didn't see it reply. That's why I was confused. All right. We'll hang out here till we get faux numbers. All right, we got 3. 3, 4, and 5. Still 3, 4, 5. Give me one more. What else? Pick some juice. 3, 4, 5, 7. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are they accurate? The names and team scrolling looked weird. I just copied and pasted it. So let's see. Mariners. No, it is wrong. That is yesterday's for some reason. I guess I accidentally copied and... Here, let's do this together again. Here, let me move these out of the way. Those... Oh, wait. I'm so sorry. I needed one more. There's 4 in this break. Goodness. There's 4. I need one more number. Oh, and then Dwayne's 1. Well, 1 was not picked. So that's still that one. All right. I almost shorted you guys 1 jet. You guys should have yelled at me. Alrighty. So taking this. Let's do this again. Lee with the Diamondbacks through Josh with the Nats. Yep, that is yesterday's break, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, because it should be person name and then team. All right, we're fixed now. Good. Well, Dwayne, I'm glad you picked number 1. Hopefully there's a giant, Houston Astro card in there or something. All right, so I'll grab the 4 empties. You can tell they're empty because of the way that they are. I'm just kidding. None have the cellophane. I can open them if you want me to, but they're right there. All right, let's do this thing, shall we? We'll start off with the 2 blasters. This is from a fresh case of blasters, so hopefully we got something ginormous out of here. I've seen some crazy cards come out of blasters. I've seen a lot of 1-of-1 image variations come out. That wouldn't be bad. Let's do this thing. Brandon, thanks for the heads up on that. I would have not even noticed it because I'm looking at this sheet that we actually randomized. I don't look at the bottom scroll bar as I break, so thanks for the heads up. Ketel Marte, Corbin, Jackson Churio Refractor, Corbin Burns, and a Corbin Carroll Sepia. So these, they changed it this year to where we have 4 Sepias per box. It used to be 2 Sepias and 2 pinks. But now that was a Diamondbacks box. It used to be 2 Sepias and 2 pink parallels. Now we just get 4 Sepias. So wanted to toss some of these in. Just got the case in, so why not? JJ Bleday, Aaron Shunk, Griffin Conine, Prism, and Richard Fitz. Just because Conine hit a home run in his MLB debut with his dad literally getting interviewed as he hit it was pretty awesome. So Prism Refractor, I'll put it up there. Alrighty, Andres Jimenez. We got a Ray Wave in here. Power Players Judge. Got a little Mike Trout Ray Wave. I like it. Julio. And a Jeff McNeil sepia. The chat has been quiet since we picked the Jets. Anybody doing anything fun this weekend? Going anywhere? Doing anything? Even if you're just hanging out at home doing nothing? Or if you're doing something not fun? I'm pulling carpet. That's what I'm doing. And shipping cards and sorting cards. That's what I do every weekend, so I'm kind of boring. Jared Duran, Carlos Rodriguez, another Ray Wave, Nick York, rookie for the Pirates, and Belozo. Haven't been shouting out teams. Buccos, Billy. Oh, I'm sorry, Clay. Clay's got the Buccos in this one. Billy's the Phillies. Yep, so not exactly the most fun, but needs to get done. Because the house that my in-laws bought, they were breeding golden doodles there. And, you know, pets and carpet don't mix super well, so replacing that out. Cutting the grass for last time. Hopefully it's here tomorrow. Nice. Yes, not as bad as the laying carpet. Exactly. Jameson Tyone, Jurickson Profar, Jeff McNeil Refractor, Josh Hader, and Javier Sonoja for the Marlins. The rookie sepia. Sepias don't look bad this year. Pulling carpet, LOL. Yep. Yerp. No, it's not bad. I mean, it's just, like you said, it's tedious. But yeah, I will also be cutting my grass here, Robert, and at the new house. So I gotta cut my grass. What's that supposed to mean? Another Ray Wave. Okay. Usually these used to be one per box, so I top load them usually, but Gordon Grifecko, Mookie, Nick Sogard, rookie, and Spencer Schwellenbach. Not too exciting. Yep, I know the shipping, packing and shipping. I do it every weekend, as you all know. This evening, I'll probably dive into the 18 August live fill and 19 August breaks and sort those out. Or I might get crazy and do tonight's break and sort it out. So, yeah, that's my wild Friday night plans. So I mean, people are like, "Oh, what do you do for fun?" I'm like, I don't really have a ton of time for fun, but open baseball cards. All right, show me a numbered card. Another Ray Wave. Okay, Imanaga, Seiya, Sogard, Zach Gallen Ray Wave, and an Aaron Shunk refractor. Yeah, that's kind of what it. I think that's exactly what we got here. All right. Well, to be fair, the Ray Waves that I did top load were rookies or Mike Trout, so I think those are fair. Laying carpet ain't bad with hydraulic stretcher, but kicking it in sucks for show. Brother, you're speaking a different language to me. As you very well know, I am in the Air Force, the most white collar branch of the military. So it's a little over my head. But no, I gotta do a little grass cutting. I might cut my grass. No, I might wait till Sunday to cut it here and cut it there tomorrow. That'll be a bit of pain in the butt. I don't have a truck, so nah. Shota was the card I was messing. Oh yeah. I could see how that one looks like one where he's like, yeah. Alrighty, Bieber, Michael Wacha, Tyler O'Neill refractor, Xander Bogaerts, and Lawrence Butler. I like sepias. I still have a sepia Corbin Carroll rookie that I pulled from a blaster. I don't know. They're nothing crazy, but they're fun. Show me an Ohtani sepia, because that would be $40. Or Aaron Judge. Ryan McMahon, Deshaun Kiersey, Schneeman Prism, and a Haesung Kim rookie. That would have been nice in a sepia. Gave my lawn a haircut today. Nice. I usually do it on the weekends. Been, whether it's Saturday or Sunday. Typically Saturdays when I do it, I'll do it before I break. So I gotta wash my hands really good to make sure I don't have green thumbs when I come to break. Yoshi. There's a Dylan Cruz 1990 insert. Xander Bogaerts Ray Wave. Matt McLean. And a little Paul Skeens sepia. Paulie Skeens. Alright, I got a feeling that I'm going to end up using a little bit thicker top loaders for Finest. I think we're going to get there. I'd almost bet on it because we're getting more out of here than I expected. I know it's nothing insane, but still, I prefer to top load all the sepias. And we'll keep that up there. That's a rookie sepia. Ooh, interesting. Garrett Crochet, Tatis, Arias, Ray Wave, and Dustin Harris. You guys don't know pain. If you weren't back in the hobby a few years back in 2022, I sold probably 20 plus Paul Goldschmidt and I think it was Acuna that year. X-Fractors for $2 to $3 a piece. Those all turned into $40 in credit. So that one hurt a little bit. Do we have something in here? We might. Mike Trout, Connor Gillespie, Dylan Cease, Connor Wong refractor. Oh no, just not another middle card. Seiya Suzuki, sepia. I thought we might have had like a refractor or a SP, like a refractor auto or an SP in there. Come on, give us at least a numbered card out of 2 blasters. At least, come on. All right, Zach Gallen, Future Stars, J-Dom, Pena Ray Wave, and Jazz Chisholm. Come on, last pack mojo for the blasters. Alrighty, King Tuck, Tyler Gentry. Nice, Hyesung Kim Ray Wave. Christian Mena, and a Sepia. Couple teams getting 2 sepias, the Buccos and the A's. I'm going to keep Lawrence Butler up there because I like his image a little bit better. Even though Sevy was a Met, I like Lawrence Butler. Let's jump into Finest. It is a quicker rip tonight, obviously with mostly repacks, but I will say this, the value that you will get out of this break, I know some people might not hit, but for those who do hit, the value that will come out will be higher than normal. Why? Because we have more repacks. There's no floor in a box of Topps Finest. We could literally get like 35 cents in cards back. We could. Repacks, no. we don't do that. We put our name on the box. I'm not willing to tarnish the company's reputation, and I know Jason is not when it comes to building a good repack. But I know I said we could get nothing out of Finest. We won't. Finest is solid. Julio, Salvi Perez, Garrett Cole, Tyler Locklear, Corbin Carroll. Of course, I had to say something rare. Cam Smith. There we go. Strohs, Ellie on the X-Fractor. Debut, Jace Young. Creators, Jazz Purple. 105 of 125. If you weren't paying attention, that could have gone right past you. And a Mason Wynn uncommon. Who's getting the Jazz with the Yankees? This one is going to Davis. Oh, I remember that. Wait, was it John? Yes, it was John Kruk. It's so funny. I forget some of the things we hit out of there. But yeah, I mean, legitimately, I personally, I'll put it to you this way. I don't know about this, multiverse set, but for this Jet collection set, for the multiverse set, I personally curated about 200 cards for it. And I think you all know that I know my stuff when it comes to baseball cards. And I tell you what, I put some bangers in there. You guys like Juan Soto rookie autos? You guys like Bryce Harper rookie autos? They're in there. I mean, Nick Kurtz first autos. I mean, I'm telling you, it's... I debated keeping a couple for myself, but I just couldn't. I was like, no, we need to build a repack. Like this Soto was so hard. It's a Soto, like, it's nice. Lou Bob, Denenzo. If any of you hit it, if I pull it in here and you hit it, and you want to sell it, I'm a buyer. Put it that way. Ben Rice, Logan Webb, Schwab. Ooh, we got ink right there. It looks like a pitcher. Let's just tear off the Band-Aid. New Balance shoes. Belozo. Dwayne, who had the worst random, is getting the first auto in the break. Dwayne, I know it's not great, but let's see if we can do better for you. You're like, why couldn't that have been like Hanley Ramirez Superfractor auto? I know. All right, Kutch to 350. Justin Henry Malloy Arrivals. Debut Refractor, Drew Thorpe and Matt Olson Uncommon. And of course, Belozo wants to get up there all crooked. All because I put him in a 59-point top loader. He doesn't want to fit there anymore. There we go. I'm just going to take these out. Yep, I think I'm going to go ahead and make the transition over to what you call it, 59 points, because we are running low, especially any numbered card. I'll put in a 59 point. Where are the Mike Piazza rookies? Did he have the worst if so I'm second? No, I'm saying just for not for the for the multiverses there are. Yes, we have a full checklist for the multiverses with scanned photos of every single card. Francisco Alvarez, Zach Wheeler, Drake Baldwin. I'm not just to be frank with you, I'm not sure why there isn't one for the Jets. I think it's just strictly because it takes a long time to make. Caleb Durbin, Corey Seager. All right, we got auto right there. Let's sweat that. I think we're going to do better than the Belozo. I shouldn't say that. I hope we do better than the Belozo. All righty, Juan Soto. We got blue in here. Bobby. Kyle Tucker. There's Jacob Wilson. Ellie on the Uncommon X-Fractor. Now I got a blue checker to 75. Giancarlo Stanton for the New York Yankees. Another blue. Kutch to 325. Our second numbered Kutch. Cruz Creators. Logan Webb Refractor. And Altuve on the Uncommon. All right, give me a moment. I got to top load a few things. Any thoughts on whether it's a... I mean, they're legit. But I will tell you this, it's all virtual. So that means exactly what it sounds like. If you want the card, like they don't just ship you the card when you pull it. Like you have to pay to get it shipped to you and stuff like. And it takes days, like a couple days to process it in their vault and everything, and then it ships to you. So just keep that in the back of your mind when you decide, or if you decide to do that. I will say this, I've heard that, they're both, oh no, this is 325. I have heard that they're highly addicting, because obviously, like, what they do is they put up there, like, oh, it's a $50 pack, you hit a $70 card, they're going to be like, all right, we'll offer you $60 right now, and you're like, I want to, I'm chasing that card right there, I'm going to keep opening these, and then they slowly dwindle. I mean, it's a casino, that's what it is, it's a casino. That's why we kind of discourage. Where are the Yankees? Oh, right here. Yeah, let's put the stand up there. That's why we kind of discourage Percy's on the repacks. We don't like say you can't, but it is a little bit discouraged of like, hey, like, just know that, like, you might not get 100% value back all the time. Are those Kutches available? That is a question for Clay. Haven't seen Clay jump in yet. He might be busy. All right, Cam Smith, Nick Kurtz, Caden Dana, Vlad Jr., Tatis, X-Fractor. Ooh. Oh, first one of these I've seen. Rookie. Brooks Lee on the Pearl, 7 of 60. Let's get the Minnesota Twins. James. Sugano X-Fractor. Finest Timelines, Mr. October. Ben Rice, Rookie Refractor, and Brent Rooker. That's not too shabby. Seems good. Kutch is your goat. I don't think he's my goat. I think he's my goat. Really good of all time. For sure a solid player. Like you can't deny, like, MVP. MVP? I feel like often not rookie is at the end of the finest packs. Oh, not rooker. Yeah, we've pulled a few rookers at the end, haven't we? On the uncommons. Give me one sec. I gotta get some more of these. Getting some teams up here. Yeah. I don't blame you. I mean, and the thing is, like, Kutch has always been, like, a stand-up guy, too, which is something I appreciate. I hate saying things like that, because more often than not, somebody will be like, but actually, there was this event in 2007 where he smacked a baby. That has happened more often than you'd think. Of like, I'm like, oh, you know, this person, like, yeah, I'm a fan of theirs. And they're like, really, after this? And I'm like, I didn't know that happened. Not knowing anything crazy about Kutch. I like him. Aaron Judge. Mookie Betts. Acuna. Nice Roki Sasaki. Jordan. Rare Adolis Garcia. Ooh. King Tuck to 300 for the Cubbies. Arrivals, Jace Young. Creators, Acuna. And a Jace Young uncommon. He's been tearing it up since you were in diapers. It's actually not true. We were in elementary school. I'm also a 25-year-old. Kutch was a rookie in, what, 2005? Actually, no, I was 6 years old. I stopped wearing diapers when I was 14. So, yeah, actually, no, you're right. I was still in diapers. Yeah. Yep. Can confirm. What did he say? We got another auto right here. I want to see better than Valente Belozo. Did I win? Of course you won, Roost. You didn't even need to buy in. Tatis, another X-Fractor of him. Debut Dolander. Angel Martinez Arrivals. J-Ram Uncommon. There's that Seager once again. And our next auto looks like it's about to be upside down. Who we got? Rookie Christian Mena. All right. That did not go as planned. Why did I say that? Yeah, you can't, hey. See, like, legitimately, all right? This is the perfect, like, I'm sorry that you bought in and this was the box that we hit. But this is the perfect box to explain to you why a trusted repack is the move. if I offered any of you, like let's say you hit either the Balozzo Refractor auto or the Christian Mena base auto, $20 for these cards, you would be happy. And you'd say yes. Watch what we do with these 4 repacks. I'll put it to you this way. If we hit a card, if we hit, like, out of a repack, a card that stinks more than either of those two, I personally will toss in another one. Deal? Deal? There is no stress on your end. Nothing to lose. Just me losing $250. That's how confident I am with the people who put these together. That's the thing. Like a trusted repack. There are insert expletive repackers out there. Ryans, what's happening? Sorry, I just saw you. I'm live on Facebook as well, so I got a lot of people on Facebook. We got a one touch in here. That's the thing. There are really crappy repackers. If you get, reputable people making repacks, things will be a lot better. Like, let's see. I don't know if does anybody know? Oh, here. Actually, let's do a game with everybody. Who has them? Lee. So Lee, if you're in here, this is a question for anybody. Would you rather have this Christian Mena or what's in this repack? Tell me. Tell me. Mena or the repack? Walking in the kitchen at 2 a.m. and caught the fridge light clapping the microwave. Like I was watching a fireworks show. What? Repack. I agree. Especially when you can get a Christian Mena rookie autograph or a Corbin Carroll rookie autograph to $2.99. Lee, that's a good replacement for the Mena. All right, let's get some other folks to hit. That's what I mean, repack. Like, yeah, I'll take a Corbin Carroll rookie auto over a Christian Mena rookie auto. Just saying. I'll take it if it's a non-MLB player. Like, I'm for real, dude. Now, that does not mean go buy into any repack break. Watch the cards first. And don't just go off a clip of them pulling the crazy chase card out of their set. Look at a few of their repacks get open first before you buy in. PSA slab. Take a Hideo Nomo auto. All right, PSA, what you got? CPA GLO Gem Mint 10. Oh, this is a good time to have this. George Lombard Green Shimmer PSA 10 auto to 99. That's a spot that is PAID paid for a few times over. I went and bought a George Lombard not too long ago. Let's see. Just out of pure curiosity, how much is this running? Because I just bought one for the I bought one for the multiverse. There we go. Green Lava PSA 10 just did 561. True Green did 840. Yeah, so somewhere between, so probably like a $700 card. It's not too shabby, right? For the record, these are less than half the price of Finest. Come on now. Can we? Like, ugh. I think I'm going to start doing breaks with more repacks. The problem is, like, it opens up the door for more people to skunk. But it's like, would you rather skunk with, like, yeah, you can hit a Balozzo auto or nothing. It's like, at some point, like, for me personally, like, this is just Trent's opinion, I would rather hit nothing than the Balozzo auto for a chance to hit more things like that Lombard first. Davis, of course. Don't know what you're thanking me for, Davis. Who do you got? Oh, you have that. Awesome. Great. Ka-ching. Congratulations. Another PSA slab. For the record, thank the people who picked the boxes. Oh, man. I'm happy, but I'm also a little bummed. Drew Jones, first Bowman auto, PSA 9. Lee, we got to take it easy. Lee, have a break. Come on, we need to hit for somebody who hasn't hit yet. Lee's crushing it. That's it. Like, yeah. I replaced this one last weekend. It's like I'm happy with the Drew Jones. I know he's not the biggest name, but still, that'll pay for the spot. Like you hit in the repack, your spot's paid for. All right, and I think we got one more raw card. Who do we got? I believe. All right, it's this way. It looks like it's gonna be sideways. Feels thick. Ooh, is that a big old patch auto? Is that Vladimir Guerrero Sr. definitive patch auto to 40? It sure is. Josh, Washington Nationals. Yes, for those of you who don't know, the Montreal Expos turned into the Washington Nationals. This goes to the Nats. Josh, congrats. I'm sorry, Josh. That's the thing. It's like I enjoy doing randoms because, like, yeah, it's more fun. You get to pick, but it's also like you don't hit the exact team you want. You're like, this sucks. It's like I'm sorry. All right, let's run a recap. But seriously, like if Topps is gonna keep giving us boxes like $500, $400, whatever dollar boxes, and that's our hits. Like, of course, people are going to start making repacks to where, oh my gosh, you actually get decent hits. Crazy. But like I said, don't trust any repacker. Don't trust any repacker. Myself included, until you see the cards that come out. If they're saying that the floor is $50 and you see a $20 card pull, see ya. Now, there are some exceptions. Like, obviously, if they say the floor is, let's say it's 2022 and it is April, and they say the floor is $20 and they pull a Wander Franco PSA 10 refractor, then you're going to be like, that card's actually only worth $3 now. It's like, yeah, well, 3 weeks ago when we made this, it was worth a lot more. I can promise you this, there are no Wander Franco cards in our repacks. Let's recap. That's the mindset, Josh. Dylan Cruz 90. Corbin Sepia, Dolander debut, Tatis X-Fractor, Sasaki, Cam Smith, Nick Kurtz, Ben Rice Refractor, Jacob Wilson, Ellie Uncommon X-Fractor, Drew Thorpe debut Refractor, Logan Webb Refractor, Schwellenbach, Trout Ray Wave, Cam Smith Rare, Garcia Rare, Ellie X-Fractor, Tatis X-Fractor, Sugano X, couple Ray Waves, Hyesung Kim, solid one, Nick Sogard rookie, Dylan Cruz Creators, Drake Baldwin, Nick York Ray Wave. Got a few Sepias here, I think. Maybe not. We got the Synosia, Hyesung Kim, and then we got some Sepias. Sevi, Skeens, Shunk, Law Dog, Seiya, McNeil, Conine Prism, Brooks Lee on the Pearl to 60, Giancarlo to 75, King Tuck to 300, Jazz to 125, and a couple Kutches, 1 to 350 and 1 to 325. Now for the big hitters. Our biggest hits from the most expensive box, Belozo, Refractor Auto, and Christian Mena, hits of the break. Psych, this was a repack heavy break for a reason. Vlad Guerrero Jr., definitive patch auto to 40 was the worst repack card. Drew Jones, first Bowman Auto, PSA 9. Corbin Carroll, rookie auto to 299 from 2023 Museum Collection. And the hit of the break, 2024 Bowman, George Lombard Jr., Green Shimmer Auto, PSA 10. Congratulations, all. If you didn't hit, I'm sorry. I wanted to make it to where it was randomized, and then we picked the box, the repack, since it's a repack heavy break. So there's no, like, oh my gosh, you know what cards are coming out. No, that is my fear, is that somebody would accuse me of something like that. So I'm trying to do everything in my power to prevent that. What am I supposed to say to skunk messages? I'm sorry. Like, really, if but I will say this. Some of you may have skunked in breaks previously, and I send out stuff. I do that anyways, like out of my pocket to try and hook people up who skunk. Shout out to the people who have said thank you when it happens. I think there have been 4 out of, you can imagine how many people have skunked. So I've kind of toned that down because after I realized I gave away, I think $800 in the last 6 months in cards, like to basically get told to get bent, like I skunked, like I don't know. I appreciate you all. Thanks for jumping in. Like I said, I'm sorry if you didn't hit. Hopefully I can get you next time. But thanks for coming in, and I will send you your labels Sunday. Have a great evening.